Hello friends, my name is Katie from Eternal Flame, and today I thought I'd share with you a sneak peek into my planners for 2024, a quick discussion about what I'm thinking, just to kind of grab your thoughts, as well as review the menu planners, how it worked out for me in 2023. So if you're interested in joining me for this reflection process and planning for 2024, please stick around. Thanks everyone. Before we get right into this video, I of course wanted to take this quick moment to thank you all so very much for taking the time to join me today. As always, if you have any questions or suggestions, I would really appreciate it if you left it in the comment section down below. And if you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate it if you let me know by giving this video a thumbs up and making sure you're subscribed. Alrighty friends, so I'm going to go through a pretty quick flip through of my main everyday carry planner, which was my Hobonichi Weeks for 2023, just so that I can refresh my memory about how the year went. You can see here as I went through, I guess, the process of moving, there were some weeks that I completely missed, and I've really evolved the way that I utilize this planner as I progressed through 2023. I was pretty consistent here in the front end, just to show you a comparison of how I would set up my spreads with a minimal amount of stickers. I'm using it for daily productivity here with about 5 or so tasks a day assigned, and with my major appointments here on the left. Over here, I created habit trackers as well as a running task list. And so you'll see that here throughout the beginning part of the year, and I was pretty consistent. I was still in grad school, I was still in grad school at this time. This was my second year of a two-year graduate program. And so while I was busy, I guess I had a lot more time than I do now. I think at this point I had already shut down my Etsy shop. I had shut it down, I think, I don't know, it's been quite some time. So that helped to alleviate some of the pressures that I was experiencing at the time. So as you can see here, I started to kind of using my Hobonichi Weeks a lot less. I think at this point, I may have, I went to Bogota, which I honestly, this is one of my favorite spreads, and used mostly Happy Planner stickers and Simply Gilded stickers, which I actually find very difficult to use because it's just so hard to find a pen that will write on these stickers, and they're quite large too. At this point, I still had my Sticky Club subscription, which I miss very much. And actually, if you are interested in seeing my latest haul from the Sticky Club, please make sure you're subscribed and you hit that notification bell down below, because I plan on doing an unboxing video soon. So you'll see here for the week of July 4th, as previously mentioned, my family and I very much love our country, despite some of its flaws. Very frustrating at times, but we are very patriotic, and so I was off this week doing all the crazy things and just filled it up with mini stickers. Alrighty, so that basically wraps it up. You can see here, like, nothing done. I think we started to look for houses around this point. Yes, we started to look at houses in Maryland. I started to interview for positions, and so this began the craziness that is now my everyday life. So you'll see that here. Alrighty, so that basically wraps it up. I do want to show you how little I use the notes section here. I think the last time I really gave this a good scrub was actually at Go Wild, when I was kind of hiding at the tables and playing with their pens and stickers. So that's what I have here. I have my little paint swatches, some of my DIY planner stickers I hope to share with you in 2024. And yeah, I got this little sticker at Go Wild as well, and a bookmark that I never used. So that's what I have. Been loving this cover. One of my favorite purchases. I got it off of Etsy. And so I'm going to set this aside, and honestly, I might use that again in 2024. Okay, so despite that, let's do a count. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 planners. Honestly, I think I had 7. Not very cost effective, or honestly, it was just terrible planning. So in 2024, I hope to dwindle that down, and I thought I did a pretty good job. I selected 3 in 2024. So just a sneak peek to the end when we do a little quick discussion. I had 2 weeks and a cousin. I forgot that I also purchased a Travelers 2024 and just placed an order for A6 Han. So that would put me at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is still better than what I have here. And we'll talk through that in a second. So I'll just share with you very quickly. I purchased this, hopefully I don't open one that this 5-year daily. And you can see this from Hobonichi in my preparation for 2023 haul. And I fell in love. I'm so upset about this. I stained this with my fountain pen ink, but I fell in love with this embroidered like gift set from Hobonichi. I love this so very much. And basically it gives you this very small space for each year, 2023, 2024, 5, 6, and 7. I'm sure they have an updated version. I'll see if I can find it on Amazon or some sort. I really loved it. I didn't know much about it because I hadn't seen much. It came with this cover and this beautiful box that I've reused and can't find right now. I think it's a store washi, and you've probably seen in many videos. But basically, it was supposed to be a spot for me to journal every day for these 5 years, so I could see my progression over the years. And I will honestly say I'm very disappointed in myself, the fact that I haven't kept up with this. I'm going to, in 2024, have to revise where I keep this and my planning process so that I can prioritize this, because this is really something that I hope to, I guess, change in the future. So that's what I have here. I would use this side to place stickers down, or like little stubs and things from, you know, when I went to the county fair and things, which I haven't done. So hopefully next year. All right, so that's number 2. Number 3. So I'm also very disappointed in myself for not keeping up with my Hobonichi A6, which was my kind of creative space in 2023. It was supposed to be, and I think overall in the beginning of the year I did a pretty good job. I went to go wild, which I can't believe I did, because I booked it I think like a few days before. Went by myself, made some new friends. I don't know what I was thinking, but I obviously did not keep up with the monthlies here, so you see that. I don't even think I did one. So that's really unfortunate. And actually, I should show you that in the weeks, I had been keeping up with the monthly spreads, as you can see here, for a really good time to keep track of, you know, all of the things that I had going on. I missed a couple months here. And yeah, so really found this useful. Just use leftover sticky club stickers for the most part, or ones that I didn't, that were smaller, so it didn't really seem to fit the frame of larger stickers on a larger 2-page spread. But I did not touch any of these. Oh, I didn't show you this setup. And actually, I think this A6 setup I've had for 2 years. I really honestly don't mind reusing the covers and things and accessories that I had. Honestly, maybe in 2024. Well, I have a Han, so I don't really actually know if it'll fit, but I wouldn't mind reusing this again in the future. So yep, I was pretty good at keeping up with it. And I think once we started to realize we were moving, we're still in the process of moving, I did not keep up with it. So bad Katie. I use this as a washi swatch page. So yeah, that's great. All right, so we're going to set this aside and go. That's number 3. We're going to go to, I guess, 4. So I'm not going to open this one up too much because how do I put this? This is my private planner. I think it's important to have a private space where you can, this doesn't collect my thoughts. That's what the, I guess the 5-year was supposed to be. This one was to really keep track of, honestly, my doctor's appointments in 23. And I ended up using it for everything, interviews, dates and things like that. Dates like, oh, the range had arrived, or I placed my order for blah, blah, blah. My major tasks that month, keeping it, or the week, keeping it to 3, 4, 5. And it was really useful. I actually am planning on placing another order. This can be found actually on Amazon. And I think the one that they have available is actually the A6 size, so I might try that this year. I'm not too sure. And when I do, I think I will share a video about how I'd like to set this up. It really takes a minimal amount of setup time. I just use my alphabet stamps here from Archer and Olive. I have some from Amazon that I picked up last year, and just like a random stamping pad to mark Monday through Friday, because it is a Monday start, which I love. Oh, sorry, Monday through Sunday, which I love about it. So we'll set this aside. I love that it comes with this cover, this like plastic cover here. It's got folders in the front and back, and I don't ever use this, honestly, but the folders, I like to put a calendar of my travel now lately with my new position, and then also a calendar for school, for grad school. So hopefully I didn't share anything too private when I opened it up. Okay, so the next two are also private. We'll go through very quickly. Is my Hobonichi Weeks Mega Sneaker for Work, which I used in 2023 and 2022. It worked really well for me in 2022. I felt maybe that I didn't need to take as many notes. In 2022, I loved this cover too. In 23 as well. I actually bought this in 22, and you can find this on Amazon. I think it's, I don't remember what it's called, and I think it's a faux leather, but I feel like it's very professional. It could fit also my, like, just one pen in here, which was really important for me. So I would typically use my fountain pen, and surprisingly didn't break it. I broke it at home. So I really love this. I can't flip through it, but you kind of know I used every single page in the weeks section. The notes section. And it has 219 notes pages in here, which is impressive. I used it up probably by October timeframe, end of October. And so that was a little frustrating for me. I've moved on and actually improvised by implementing this, sorry, I gotta take this sticky note out. This Moleskine A5 bullet journal. So it's been really fun to actually play around with bullet journaling again in a very minimalistic and like low-key, no pressure type of way. And so that's what I have, I guess, for 2023, and I'm probably going to reuse this cover. I'm not really sure if it'll fit, and we'll actually kind of see, because I'm kind of flip-flopping and hoping to catch your thoughts. And then very lastly, I have this A5 size Take a Note for 23. I did not purchase another one in 24. Honestly, it's really hard to get one of these. I bought this on Amazon, so I'll see if I can see. Okay, I can't share that. But yeah, so I'll see if I can link it in the description box, and any of these products if I can find it. But yeah, so it's just very unfinished. I really liked the quality of the paper. This was my private planner, so I won't share anything that I've written in, but just in case you're unfamiliar and you're trying to think about what to do in 24 for yourselves, I just want to share the layout with you all. I really, now that I'm going over it and reflecting, I'm wondering why I didn't get one of these instead of the cousin. So I have, it's a 4-page weekly spread here. And so you have a weekly layout here, as you can see, very light, markings, and then you have the verticals broken down into the hours of the day. I was so proactive in updating this. This would be my private planner, where I would pre-plan everything before moving it into all of my other planners. I stopped using it for some reason. I think I just had no time, which is stupid, because then I ended up using this desk planner that I just recently covered in a Plan With Me video, and doing the same thing. So did I need this desk planner? Not really. And I kind of wish that I kept up with this. And I just really love the quality of the paper in here. The color is just like this soft cream color, but it's not too cream. So if you compare it, for example, to the Hobonichi Weeks for 24, it's like an off-white, but you can barely tell. All right, so that wraps up 23's reflections, and let's go right into 2024. So for 2024, I don't have the Traveler's one, so I'll have to share that in another video. I just ordered the Han. I plan to share that with you all. So initially, I had been thinking to use another Mega, Hobonichi Weeks Mega for work. But I am so incredibly disappointed. by the fact that I ran out of space. I've had a really hard time too because it's very time consuming for me to turn the spread, set this up to mimic, I guess, my Outlook calendar every week. And so I was actually thinking just recently that maybe I should transition and change my plans and use this Hobonichi cousin for work. I like that the weekly spreads here, for those of you who are unfamiliar, there's the monthly, the weekly spreads here, and then there's daily pages. And so what I love about this is that it's already dated. It already tells me like Monday through Sunday. I can go ahead and very easily maybe update this. I like that it's larger than the weeks, which is good and bad because when it's time to go to conferences and travel, this is very portable, which I need to keep in mind as well because I will be traveling a lot in 24. And so this one will not be very portable, but in the event that I'm on travel for work, it would be really nice to have all of my notes in one place. So that's something to consider. It's not exactly better, I would say, to have a A5 notebook, bullet journal and a Weeks Mega. So I'll take that also into consideration. So I don't know. What are your thoughts? What do you think? What do you guys do? Do you have a separate planner even for work or personal? And if you do you prefer larger spreads, smaller ones? Do you do a hybrid of electronic and hard? Definitely let me know. And then so for 2024, as I've shared before, I got this really cute Hobonichi Weeks with the little kitty. Sorry for the glare. Like I said, it's going to be a problem every year. It has like a foiling here for the stars and this little moon. And I love the little city below. All right, so that's what I have here. Look at the little fox. Oh my God, this is so cute. This has to be one of my absolute favorite designs from Hobonichi since I started in 22, so not that long ago. Last year, I had a really hard time picking them. All right, so as we move forward, I'm going to go ahead and share a side-by-side comparison of my 23 and 24. 24 I have done nothing with, but I just want to give you an idea of what I plan to do to this planner based on what we've done in the past. So what I hope to do is film a series of setup videos in my planners for 24, but I want to keep it nice and simple. And so one of the things here is that I love to replace this section here with a sticker that I make. And so let's see if I can find that. Very simply, I think I go into Excel or something and just write down the holidays that are important to my family and I, and just kind of set it up here, make it fit into this tiny section here. I highlight in blue the, I guess, federal holidays or the days we get off of work, and then just slap that down here, and then I can do that again with all of my planners, right? So over here I had my school calendar to block off the previous year because I didn't feel like I needed that information. I don't know what I'll do there in 24. The next thing I need to do is update this like year at a glance calendar to reflect all of the birthdays of the ones that I love. Families are expanding. I am like very blessed to be making new friends as we progress through the years. And so I'll need to update that to include those as well. The next thing I need to do is really spend some time to make some of these stickers. And actually last year I did a giveaway, which was so much fun for some of my DIY stickers, including this holiday sticker here, as well as these DIY little, I guess, similarly holiday stickers. And so I think I will try to do that again in 2024. All right, so that's what we have here. Let's see what's next. There's really not much to it. I think in the end, because I don't really have a consistent way to use the notes pages, I think that would wrap it up. Finding a cover for it would be great. Maybe putting a little bit more thought into how I could effectively use the notes pages in my everyday carry would be very beneficial to me. So I look forward to doing that, and then really just stuffing the cover that I decide to use is also really great. And actually, for this one, I might use the clear cover that I purchased a couple of years ago from the Hobonichi site that has some of the designs instead of the Naughty, N-O-T-T-E cover. Anyways, friends, that's basically it. The setup for these will really depend on what I decide to use them for. My concern about making this the work planner is, what do I do with this extra weeks? So if you have any ideas, please feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. Let me know what you're doing in 2024, what you're most excited about, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye, friends.